Hey there, guys, gals, and non-binary pals. Soliloquicious here. Welcome back to the channel. We are going to play more Wall World 2 today. Let's hop in. So last time we got some a new region, and we got a decent amount of dust and some new upgrade currency. It looks like we've also got a new thing to buy, the Leviathan protocol, which allows you to summon the Leviathan. I'm guessing that's if you've, finished up mining an entire region and you want to summon the Leviathan to get double of your resource, which I think it's just double the dust. You can just summon it instead of waiting for the counter. So let's purchase that. There's no further upgrades for the... There's no further upgrades for the spider that I can see. And we don't have enough dust to get any personal upgrades. But let's go buy some drink boosts. Let's see here. Maybe a 30 drilling power. Oh. Did Heart of the Wall decrease? Oh, I think it did. Yeah. Maybe they did an update. So it went from 15 down to 6. And this one went from 10 to 4. So they probably did an update. Because they thought that it was too powerful. And then let's get our movement speed increase. And let's go to the wall. Okay, so this is the new region right up here, the Roaring Frontier. Let's hop in. Let's see, we have a couple different missions. We have load resources into the Enricher. Find ore collectors, find hydroponics, and destroy the Zyrex incubators. Okay, so normal, insane, hard, normal. Let's go insane, maybe? Yeah, let's do insane. That sounds fun. It seems like the time between seismic pulses may have decreased too, or the damage of the seismic pulse may have decreased. Okay, so they changed a few things. Turret replicator, okay. Okay, this is the new weapon. It's interesting. It's just like a shotgun. See here. So we are still getting a decent amount of dust just from the seismic generator that's on our spider mech. now with this area, because the basic blocks that you dig through do like recreate themselves, they do regenerate. Your best bet is to just try to go for the resources themselves. So in the case of this region, the resource radar that I typically haven't used might not be too bad. Okay, the umbrella replicator. Okay, so let's get back over into the mine. Get some more resources. Let's see. Did we finish going up? I think there was more to the right. Downside of you can see. Oh no, we got everything. Okay, yeah, because we found the ore collector. Okay, let's go down. It seems like our little helper is missing somewhere. I guess it gives he gets trapped behind some of the regenerating walls. Okay, so small mine. We've got most of the things that we need, so let's get out of here. More dust. Yeah, I'm not complaining about that. Dust is needed for nearly every purchase, so it's not a bad thing. Okay. Let's grab that. Let's grab this. I don't want to spend money on the turret replicator if I could potentially get something better. So let's purchase these upgrades. Let's purchase movement speed and that. The turret, or I mean the machine gun movement speed. Let's go down first. Okay, so we're going to the clouds, so we're gonna hit a wave, one of the cloud waves. Our personal shield helped a little bit, but we took some damage. But luckily, the robot has regeneration. Okay, to the wisest adept of tactical pause. For hours, he stood here, as motionless as the wall itself. Enemies rushed past in confusion, unable to comprehend the depth of his plan. This was not inaction, but active contemplation, allowing him to gather energy for a single devastating dash into the future. Okay, so he froze up. He froze up in battle. Oh, the energy for our personal shield regenerates quite quickly. Oh, maybe that's the regeneration. Is it actually personally regenerating health? I don't know. Maybe it is. There we go. Let's see, is there anything up? Those saws are amazing. Okay. Okay, so we got that before it could call in further Zyrex to increase the swarm counter. Portable turret, terrible. I wish they would get... Well, actually, if they did an upgrade, or an update, maybe they did something. Maybe they fixed it. Maybe it's not terrible. Oh, they did! They rolled out a fix. Good for them. Oh, that thing we destroyed, I don't know what to call it, gave us a temporary movement boost. Temporary movement and drilling boost. Let's take this back. Let's see what technology we get. Tesla replicator. Yeah, my favorite replicator. I'm just gonna purchase all of these. And, sure. Let's put one up. Even though we got a boost to our mining, it doesn't seem to be going too fast. Maybe these bricks are that just extra durable. Okay, maybe it's up and then over. Let's not go down there, because if there is a an incubator, I don't want it to push the timer up faster than I can get back. Which right now I just need to get back real quick. Annihilator armor, okay, not bad. That'll help me with some of the pushing through some of the stuff. We don't need any more of this meta currency, this new kind of like ball meta currency, so I am gonna buy some of these next time I get more. So it seems like the Tesla is affected and does try to target those rocks. and it can't do much damage against them. Let's see. Okay, let's go back real quick because it is taking us a little while to drill some stuff, and I want to use some of this meta currency, or some of this currency, to buy some upgrades. So let's get this upgrade. There we go. That's right, there we go. Nice. I cleared out that little bit really quickly. So the upgrade that I bought damages the surrounding bricks whenever I break a brick by 10%. So it's convenient when you have tougher bricks because that fixed rate of destruction does help. Found another ore collector. Okay, so that's good. Okay, we are nearing the end of this section, so we need to go back down. Finish up mining this bit. I do need to get back, though. It is close to the time. Actually, never mind. I have an interference signal. No, I don't know why, but there's a anime that just popped into my head that I've watched before. There's like 2 seasons out of it, I think, out for it, and I don't know why it popped into my head, but it just it's a pretty cool anime. It's called The Eminence in Shadow. It's about this kid who is the edgiest of tries to be the edgiest of edgy people. And he calls himself, he wants to be the Eminence in Shadow, this heroic like figure that has all these master plans or something, but only ever works from the shadows and in the darkness. It's weird but funny, entertaining, really. You know, check it out sometime. The Eminence in Shadow. Okay, where is the stuff that I need? Down here? It is. There we go. Got all of it. Nice. Thank you, little collector. You're so helpful. That's probably why you're called the Helper Drone. I'll just let the that stuff take care of him. Oh no, we were going down. That's right. I'm not really sure how these tracks, let alone those little spider legs from the previous one, are keeping us affixed to this wall. But you know, whatever. You can't get too close to those things, or they do call for backup, basically. And by backup, I mean they generate more of the stuff, more of the this bar up here. You know what, now that the turret is fixed, let's look at its upgrades. Maybe it has something interesting. Portable turret, okay, so damage, fire rate, reloading time, damage, fire rate, reload time. Okay, so yeah, it just helps with combat inside the mines. Not necessary at all. Yeah, oh, that was a small mine. Okay. What's this? Oh, okay, that's the end, I guess. Time to go back up. We are a lot quicker with these tracks upgraded. Slightly less durability than the armored legs, but significantly faster. I think that's the one we already beat. Yeah, here's a new one. Predator module, okay, that's not useful for us right now. So these regenerating blocks have slightly less durability, I mean, simply for the fact that they regenerate, and it would be unreasonable if they were as durable as something like those ice bricks from below. Oh, the stake thrower, a weapon that fires stakes in a ballistic arc. The power in a ballistic trajectory. The power of the shots depends on how long you hold the fire button. Interesting. Well, let's look at it. look at it. Oh, okay, so it eventually can become like you're building up pressure, and it's not as high up there, but it's okay. Okay, let's try it out. Probably does pretty decent damage. Okay. Not amazing. Would have expected a little bit better, like damage-wise, but you know, I guess you get what you've upgraded for. Oh, this is one of those caged animals again. It's long dead. I was awakened in the night by rumbling. The entire lab was shaking. It wasn't seismic activity, it was a response. Something huge answered from outside. The subject in the cage fell silent. It simply waited. I realized my mistake too late. It wasn't calling for help. It was homing. Well, you've learned your mistake. I mean, it was too late, but you learned it. Chemical trace? Okay. Have done some damage, but let's go back. Oh yeah, that's a good one too. The breaker. Yeah. Let's finish upgrading that. Let's buy some upgrades for the that. Okay. And then Let's build a Tesla. Oh, we can't. It's okay. We'll do fine.
all that into a corner for like no reason.
Let's go up this time. Let's head back. A bit late. A bit later than we should have been. It's okay. Okay, let's purchase some of the repair upgrades. Okay. Okay, that's not a bad one. Interference. Always use the interference. Buzzsaw drone. Okay. Purchase some of those upgrades. Okay, we're back. A little bit of issues with the computer, so I had to cut that bit, but we're back, and we're going up to the next mine. technologies. The docking station. I've already upgraded the breaker, so I'm just gonna leave that. I love the docking station, but if I'd gotten it earlier. So let's go in, let's build a Tesla. These guys are a hassle. They're just out of the range of the Tesla. So that should be it. I think we've finished getting that. We can start extraction if we wanted to. I am interested though. I bought the actually let's do this. Okay, so we can't do it anymore. Now, how do I... Oh, we can summon the Leviathan here. Okay. Using C. What do we have? Should we go with bullet spread? Yeah. Let's try it. Oh, the Leviathan's different. Interesting, different mechanic. Ooh, let's see. We do have those. the drones. Attack cooldown? Yeah, let's do that. Every upgrade we can, you know? These guys are beefy. Okay, well, I wasn't paying attention and we got destroyed, so that's unfortunate. I don't even think that counts as a successful mission. Well, it looks like we got to keep our dust. Okay, we got the 40 drilling power. Sure, let's just buy that. Okay, so these are, again, some stuff left over. Let's see. Resources. Let's go drilling power. And let's go movement speed. Let's see, what can we buy here? Force field. Looks like stuff we haven't discovered yet. Yeah, find ore collectors, so we didn't get it. Well, let's do it. Again. Okay, so let's go up this time. We're going up. Tesla armor, okay. Not amazing, but not terrible. Zip through this, try to get more of this one. I want this currency. Okay, the breaker. Yeah, that's gonna be good. Okay, we found one of the collectors. Let's see, can we go in there? No? Okay. Maybe you can go in there, but only if you don't have any, maybe if you don't have any, like, materials in your bag. So. Okay, so let's get back. We can find our way back in the dark. Okay. Okay, we're about to hit the cloud, so a wave of enemies. Let's see. Can we buy? We can't buy that. We don't have enough. Let's reduce the bullet spread. Let's get some damage. This is the same one? To the one who attained the wisdom of the lonely path, he heard the call for help, but understood its profound essence. True strength is born not in saving the weak, but in preserving the strong. By allowing secondary goals to vanish in the crucible of history, he saved himself for deeds of truly universal scale. So he abandoned people. Okay. Such a great guy. Let's see here. Let's see. Let's go with this one so we can ensure hits. Okay. You know, for that, the Vanitas Glorianus Predicurus dude, if he ever had, you know, people who, like, oh no, you're just abandoning people, his defenders would probably be like, no, his actions are just too unfathomable, even you can't understand them. So, if only you understood. Perfect time. Let's go back. Ooh, the docking station. Ooh, it's a hard decision. I don't know, I'm thinking because a lot of these have like corners and stuff like that, having this being able to blow them up from around corners and through walls and stuff is nice. Get back, and this is a maze. Should have brought the docking station with us since we didn't have anything over here. Was like a further down area. that's a good time. Go back up. Let's get that interference signal. That's it? Is that it? Yeah, okay. Well, let's get out of here. Oh no, wait, there's this over here. Now let's get out of here. No? I guess I'm not completely empty. Let's quickly just buy the most basic. So this one, the increased efficiency. take the breaker with us because we're going to be going over there, and the docking station's already there. Looks like that's it. So let's go back. Oh, yeah, let's take that. There is another docking station already. So let's just go down as fast as we can. Okay, let's upgrade our weapons. Let's go damage. Resource radar. Not bad for this area. That probably goes over there, but oh well.
Oh, it's up here.
Okay. Aerial mines, not bad. I think this is what, yeah, it's a weapon. The Locust machine gun. Okay. Well, I've already increased my my one weapon, looks like my stuff is back already. My resources have respawned. I mean, my equipment has respawned. To the sympathizer of fauna, a superficial mind would have seen this as a hasty retreat, but a sage one saw an act of supreme altruism. He voluntarily left these precious minerals not to the enemy, but to the starving creatures of the wall, for a true hero cares for the fragile balance of the ecosystem. So he didn't mine? Because he didn't want to deal with the creatures in the wall. Okay, so touching those rocks hurts. Okay, looks like we're full up. And our breaker and the docking station are gone. So let's just get back over here. Okay, let's go up. Okay, we're getting there. In a maze, having trouble finding our way out. And it is nearly time for the enemy to show up at our doorstep. You know, sometimes it's just funny where my mind just randomly goes. Like the random memes or bits of information that just pop into my head at moments that don't even make sense, really. Just now, my mind decided that, you know, it wanted to replay like 6 times that one does not simply walk into Mordor. I don't know. Maybe my brain's just, you know, fritzing out, but I was like, oh, maybe, you know, one does not simply walk into a Zyrex pit or, you know, something like that. So I think I've gotten everything. So now let's go ahead and get this technology and then get out of here. Okay. Okay. So now that we've gotten that, let's purchase some of these, our upgrade efficiencies. Let's beef ourselves up. And let's start purchasing the Tesla replicator stuff. Because I do want to try to hit the Leviathan again, and try to win this time. Technology, get that. We're about to hit another wave. Before that, let's buy the Tesla replicator so we at least have it. There you go. Okay, we use the interference to get it down a little bit. Let's see. Can we go down further? We cannot. Okay. What do we have? We could increase the buzzsaw, no. Lightning frequency, lightning damage. Let's go frequency. Okay, so I think we've purchased all we can. Should we go for the Leviathan? I mean, we have a decent amount of like healing that we can do. Let's see, that's 8 times we can heal. Let's do it. Let's try it. Attention, I'm taking damage. Okay, so we've got it down to like half health. Okay, time to heal. Let's heal.
Did it. Good job.
Pat on the back to us. Okay, so we fought off the Leviathan at the Roaring Frontier. We got an achievement for that. Nice. Okay. So many technologies. Okay, 26,200, 52,400. Okay, nice. Yeah, so it doubles our dust. Okay, let's fly back. Let's buy the rotary saw level 4. And then I think that's where we're going to leave it for today. I hope you all enjoyed some lessons learned. And I will see you all later.